Hi guys, I'm back again. My name is Puruso Nkanyezi Murani, and I have some interesting news. Like after my video that I posted about being unemployed, looking for a job, being frustrated, I know there's certain things that really happen, and I hope you guys can really hear me. So I know there's like certain things that really happen, and we just have to really just wake up and take it as the day goes by. So the most important thing that really happened now recently was me losing my actual grandmother from my mom's side. And do you understand that when I say actual, like I first lost that one who was technically my step grandmother. And now with your actual grandmother passing on, it's like a whole thing that really just had to, I'm still sinking it in, but here we are. And to think that well, the opportunity came before she passed. So I don't know if like you guys can really relate with death, like grandmothers specifically, because I can't really say much about death, but it's a thing that just really happened, and I had to grow close to this person, I mean fate, and really take care of her whilst I was studying, and now I'm here. And she's not even in the house. Do you know what I mean? So like I can't really play around and be like, hey grandmother, you know? So it's a thing that really it just really hurts. But I had literal zero emotion, and when you think about it, it's just so weird because now I really want to react, but I don't have a reaction. But I'm really angry at God at the same time because now I really have to now carry something. And as much as my part of my surnames is Carey, in the actual sense, Carey. But like the overall, how can I put it? The overall concept of being a Carey is really that heavy. It's burdening, but it's a burden that one can carry. I mean, I can't really just be here and then I can't really manage that workload or that lift or that cross, you know what I mean? So, um I'm just back, guys, to just really give you an update that thank God I got an internship and I am so excited about it. It's been 5 months already down the line and it's a big institution, I really want to thank God, basically. And I just want to keep inspiring or motivating somebody out there at the end of the day to say, don't really give up. When God really opens a door, He's really opening one. As much as there's certain things in my life where I'm just like, oh my God, are you really opening this door? Or you just really taking your time with me? You're really needing me as a dough that really needs a shape. I'd pray at some point that God break me, mold me. This is a song that I heard in primary. That's like your first school after kindergarten, in case you're like from overseas or out of South Africa, just so we put it plain, point blank. And yeah, so um and then yeah, I heard that song and I was so touched, when the actual music teacher was teaching us the song. He he would say certain things like, you guys are really going to remember such songs whenever we're not here. You're going to be quoting us one day. And I laughed, but I couldn't laugh at the same time. I don't know if you understand. Like a young giggle, but inside. And when that happened, years later, a couple of years later, there am I singing this song, really confessing that God really break me, mold me again. It's not an easy, what do you call it? It's not an easy journey to go through. It's not something that you can really just ignore. Or I mean, I requested, maybe sometimes God really just breaks you. I think He does. Like there's certain things that I haven't really sat down to say, you know what, God, I am really gonna just take in whatever that you do for me. For now, it's just the pointers that, okay, you've done this for me. This is how huge this was for me. And this is how much impact I got to have. This is how much purpose I got to fulfill. Um, if honestly that was the actual purpose, you know? So there's quite a lot of stuff that I'm still unraveling in this God journey or religious journey, as we can put it. And it's really interesting. I'm intrigued about this topic. But sometimes I just feel like, oh my gosh, God, what's going on? So I think if you have those feelings, then you can absolutely be considered a human being because he makes you, he's like your boyfriend, you know? I don't know if I can put it like this, and probably somebody's judging me or something, but I take him as that because, like, technically he is. I mean, he's a provider. He's like your shield, your protection, your refuge. I'm not saying your boyfriend, but technically a husband would be the actual term. But we'll just keep it at that for younger viewers in case. I'm not saying go dates or whatever, but involve God if ever you are. Anyways, I don't want to blabber around and just move on and take all this information out of my brain, but I want to. Like, it's been such a long time since I engaged with you guys, and it feels so good. You know, it feels really good because I'm in a good space. I'm just literally floating from one position to the next in life as general or in general, you know? And it's incredible that I can tell you. It's really incredible. I just feel like let's just have a party every time. But sometimes I feel sad. Sometimes I feel drained. I mean, it's normal emotions to have as a human being. So just don't suppress your emotions, but unless if there's a need, you know, like some things when they happen, you don't necessarily want to hurt the people around you. Like one thing about certain people, they may suppress whatever hurt emotion that they keep getting, and it gets to a point where they just really break, and that's your breaking point, and you just really want to be physical and whatever. It's not a good thing, but don't suppress until you don't have to, unless if God is leading you. And that's one thing. I know somebody that really couldn't that didn't speak to God about it. And I'm recording at such a awkward time, guys, because I'm from work today. It is office day. Anyways, the perks are really nice. That was the main topic here. And now we're just going on and on. And yeah, so involve God in every emotion. If ever you're feeling disorientated, there's a scripture for that. Um, a scriptural reference for that. That's in Second Timothy verse 2 or 12. Yeah, around there. Verse 2, verse 12. Wait, verse 2 to 12, if not. Okay, wait. Verse 2, chapter 2 or something. I don't remember, but I just remember that scripture every time. I just feel like, oh my God, my mind is not sitting in the correct place. And you know, when you pray about certain things and you really just open up about these things, it makes you get to a comfortable point in your life where you're like, okay, you know what, God, just take over. And that's where I am still. I'm in a boat. I might just give birth in this boat. There's no help. There's no medical assistance, basically. There's nobody there but me. And there's somebody, but you know, there's like that pressure at the end of the day, and you know, you need to protect particular things and certain things, and there's growth, and there's quite a lot of aspects that you really need to focus on. So, yeah, guys, I'm just sharing my mind, my space, my life. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and see you next time.